the $3.5 trillion budget reconciliation deal that you're trying to shepherd right now, you called it the most historic piece of legislation for workers since the Great Depression. There's a lot to unpack in it, but I want to focus on something that will really affect families in Kentucky. That's the child tax credit. The Kentucky Center for Economic Policy estimates that children make up about 30% of people in poverty in the Commonwealth, and the center estimates that that the child tax credit will lift 44% of Kentucky children above the poverty line. So what does that mean for Kentucky families? What does that look like, and how will that fundamentally change their everyday lives?
Well, it's huge, Mike. As I'm sure you know, in the United States, we have one of the highest rates of childhood poverty of any major country on earth. And given the fact that we're the wealthiest nation on earth, that is unacceptable. So what this does is says that, roughly speaking, the overwhelming majority of working families in this country who have kids under 18 will get a check of either $300 or $350 per month. And you ask me what it means. Well, if you're a family struggling right now with the cost of healthcare or rent or putting gas in the car, it is going to go a long, long way in making it easier for you to take care of your kids. And what I'm hearing is in Kentucky, and in fact all over this country, we're talking about lowering childhood poverty in America by half. And at a time when the very richest people are becoming much richer, I think it's time we paid attention to working families. And the child tax credit is one important way that we do that. But by the way, we're doing even more. Childcare. The childcare situation in Vermont that I expect in Kentucky is very, very bad. You got families who are paying 30, 40% of their limited incomes to put their kids in decent childcare so they can go to work. We're going to greatly expand childcare with the goal of having nobody in America paying more than 7% of their income in childcare. So I think in terms of taking care of our kids and working families, this provision goes a very long way.
Yeah. Now, obviously, substance is paramount, but the process matters too. The Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer has indicated that he wants to pass the $1.2 trillion infrastructure deal and the $3.5 trillion budget reconciliation deal before the August recess, or at least get it to a vote on the floor. But as you're aware, the last couple days, it appears that those talks on the bipartisan infrastructure deal appear to have hit a snag. They're at a standstill. How will that affect the timeline for your social services package?
Look, I think what Senator Schumer is saying is we're going to get this done. Working families all over this country are hurting. And I should tell you, Mike, it's not just for children. This bill will expand Medicare to cover dental care, eyeglasses, hearing aids. For the first time, we're going to have paid family and medical leave like every other country, major country on earth. We're going to put a whole lot of money into affordable housing so that families don't have to spend 50% of their limited incomes on housing. So I think what Senator Schumer understands, we have got to get this done. And if it means staying here all of August to get it done, if it means staying here to midnight every night, we are going to get this done. Because I think working families all over this country finally want to see their government work for them, not just wealthy campaign contributors.
But if this is a two-track strategy, which Democrats have indicated it is, and the first part collapses, those talks break apart, can you still get a vote on the second part, the $3.5 trillion deal?
Yes. Yeah, we can. I think what Senator Schumer is trying to do is give the people on this bipartisan effort as much time as they need. And they have already taken a whole lot of time. But he wants to see this get done. But at the end of the day, what is in this bipartisan infrastructure bill is something that almost everybody agrees on. It is something like $580 billion in new dollars going to roads, bridges, water systems, broadband, wastewater plants. And everybody agrees that we need that. So if worse comes to worse, we are certainly prepared to take that money and put it into the larger reconciliation bill that the Budget Committee is working on.
Yeah. Senator Mitch McConnell and other Republicans have threatened to let Democrats go at it alone on the debt ceiling. Obviously, it's a very important issue, and you have to decide if you want to increase the debt ceiling soon. Is that something you can envision including in your $3.5 trillion package?
It's an option. It's one of the options we're looking at. But I must tell you, it is, I think, kind of sad to me that when you have Republicans who voted with great passion for tax breaks for the richest people in this country under Trump, we have zero support for the reconciliation bill. Now you have Republicans like McConnell saying, well, we may not vote to honor America's debt. That is totally irresponsible. Obviously, the United States, the largest economy in the world, cannot and will not default on its debt.
Okay. Speaking of Mitch McConnell, yesterday he seized on a new poll that shows that optimism amongst Americans in terms of the future of the country has plummeted since the spring. He listed many reasons, one of which was, quote, the reckless tax and spending spree by the Democrats. What do you say to the minority leader?
Well, what I say is that it was the Republicans who provided huge tax breaks for the wealthiest people in this country and largest corporations. We're talking about a situation in America now. We have major profitable corporations making billions a year, in some cases in a given year, not paying a nickel in federal income tax. So Mitch McConnell may disagree with me, but I do believe that the time is long overdue to have the wealthiest people in this country and large profitable corporations start paying their fair share of taxes.
Okay. Shifting gears a bit, a significant development yesterday, the Department of Veterans Affairs became the first federal agency to impose a vaccine mandate. Thus far, the White House has been reticent to discuss an overarching federal mask mandate. Do you think other agencies should follow suit?
Well, I'll tell you what I do think, Mike. I think we have made very significant progress in the last number of months in getting people vaccinated. In fact, we're doing better than many other major countries on earth, and that was a real turnaround. It saddens me very, very much. And in fact, it is almost incomprehensible that we still have millions of Americans who are not getting vaccinated. And yet something like 97, 98% of all people today who are in the hospital because of the Delta variant are unvaccinated. So I would hope that everybody out there, gets the vaccination. Save your own life. Save the lives of members of your family. Let's get a handle on this thing.
So do you think it's time for states to start requiring healthcare facilities to impose vaccine mandates?
Well, that's something I'm going to leave to the states, but I think we have to move more aggressively right now to make sure that people get vaccinated. I know that the National Football League, for example, came down with some very strong rules which said that if unvaccinated folks cause the missing of a game, players are not going to get paid, and the people responsible will pick up the cost for that loss. And I think that's the direction we're going. No one likes mandates. No one likes telling people what they have to do. On the other hand, I would hope that nobody likes people getting other people sick and perhaps killing them. So I think you're going to see more and more movement in the direction of where the NFL has gone.
Okay, it sounds like you have to jump off. If I do have time for one more question, I do want to ask you quickly about voting rights. Last week during a CNN town hall, the president said that he essentially defended the filibuster, arguing that if you get rid of it, you'll throw the Senate into chaos, and then you need to bring along Republicans to pass legislation on things like voting rights. As a member of the Senate, do you see a path to pass S1 without breaking the filibuster? And also, would you accept reforming the filibuster, or return to, say, the talking filibuster, which the president has suggested?
Well, Mike, that's an issue we are working on very hard right now. And let me just say this. To me, I really regard it as outrageous that you have states, Republican states all over this country, who are not prepared to defend their ideas, but think that they can win elections by making it harder for people of color, for young people, people with disabilities to vote. That is really, really un-American. And I will do everything I can as a member of the United States Senate to make sure that every eligible person in this country has the right to vote without hindrance.
Okay, Senator Bernie Sanders of Vermont, thank you so much for taking the time. We appreciate it.
Thank you very much.